loved ones or deal with
All right.
business or anything, call me Psychic Source. It's $20. You're going to do it. You're doing it. I'm going to buy you one and we'll do it on your show. Okay. I'm going to give you
I love a
$20 for
psychic
this.
reading. I've had many a psychic readings. I adore a psychic reading.
Okay. And
But
you
the
don't
way
have to go to
people
Pandora.
does.
They have 235 psychics and they're available 24 hours a day. And they've gone through a very rigorous process. The Psychic Source. Okay. There you go. Not a commercial. Truly, you stepped into that one.
Commercial,
No,
yeah.
it is not. No, it is not. No, it is not. It has changed my life. Okay. I know that I'm going to be okay in love because of Psychic
Oh
Pandora.
my God. Is everybody listening? Like people must listen and just like, I hope you roll as much as I do. It's like with David, it's not even real life. I'm just so, I love you. All right. Can we talk about, can we get into it for 10 minutes? Do you have one more thing? What do you
Well, I
have?
was going to say, while we're on the topic of love, I was going to talk about Bethenny Frankel's ex, Paul.
Okay. Can we talk about that and Rachel Leviss updates to this revenge porn lawsuit?
Yes.
And we'll also give an update about her podcast because I think that's in danger. So,
Uh-oh.
what do you make of? Well, first of all, have
Uh-oh.
you done any research into Just Be Divorced is now Just Be Dating? And did you hear this crazy voice or podcast or YouTube clip that's come out about how Bethenny will always have men because she has money and men are over women
No.
that want them to take care of her? It is gone from bad to worse. Like it's just a disaster after a disaster here. And Paul has now shown up in Boston with Olivia Culpo's older
Well,
sister,
that's
younger
yes,
sister.
yes. Now, okay, so these are a lot of claims. Let's break them down. Here we are again. I said that the worst, and I will stand by it, the worst podcast name in the history of podcasts is Vicky Gunvalson's podcast name. Horrible, horrible. Now, Bethenny has a new podcast. We have rebranded. We did, what was it? Just Be Rants. I don't even know what that was called. Just Be Rants. Just Be. Then we had, let's not forget the classic Rewise. It's already a classic because it's come and gone. Then we had Just Be Divorced, which guess what, guys? I hate to break it to you. I'm sure Jason threatened legal action against whatever. Is she on iHeart? Because it ain't on the podcast. Yes, it is on YouTube. That is much different than having it on Apple and Spotify. I believe just like the Namaste Bitches podcast being scrubbed from Apple and Spotify. And I'd like to clarify that because someone said something. If you downloaded it, it still shows up on your phone. If you haven't downloaded it ever and you're looking for it, it is scrubbed. It's not. So now we have Just Be, what is it? Be
Dating.
Dating.
Who again, because people now message me all the time.
What the
I
hell?
I actually really loved her. She was my favorite. Like I do think our friend Perez is correct now. I think she got lucky with Skinny Girl. I don't think she's great at business. If you were a business genius, wouldn't you be investing in other businesses, making that part of your shtick, helping other business people, having a business rescue show? I just think she needs the money and she needs the attention. It's so who would take dating advice from her? Who? Divorce advice? Yes. This woman's been engaged 8 times,
I don't even know if you
9
should take
times.
divorce advice from her because she,
A decade to get divorced.
yeah.
And I actually like Bethenny. I really do not anymore have anything negative or ill will towards her.
Really?
I really don't. No, it's the summertime. So now my vitamin D levels are up. I'm actually not so bitter. I wish
Okay.
her really well. But I honestly want to DM her and be like, hey, I would love to help you find a strategy because you are so brilliant and you also have this incredible engaged rabid audience. Like what's happening? How can I help you? It's so bad and it gets worse and it gets worse and it gets worse. I mean, who is listening to that clip and not laughing their ass off about how she has all these men after her and ladies, this is what you should do. And sometimes in life, you're great at things, and sometimes people are not good in relationships, right? There are people that should be single.
Hello.
Maybe that's you. Truly, maybe that is you. Maybe that is you. And then I know people, they go their whole lives, they're single. There's some people that are awesome they have an awesome marriage, but they're never rich. Sometimes it's like what you're dealt and then lean into it, right?
I have chosen money and F-list fame here behind the velvet rope. Maybe D-list, maybe E-list. I've chosen E-list fame and
Know
money
who you
over
are.
love. I
I
know who I am.
I cannot believe anybody is tuning into Just Be Dating and thinking, you know what, today? It's like, God, I've been ghosted for the thousandth time by a man. I'm going to turn to Just Be Dating for guidance.
Sarah's laughing
I
at
mean,
this one. Okay. But you like Bethany. Okay. Okay. I hear you. Two things get to be
I'm not,
true.
I've unfollowed because it's so chaotic. It's so chaotic. It's one failure after, and people come after me about this. They're like, you should give yourself more credit. You should tell David all the things you're doing. I love your personality, but
What do you mean? I know all the things you're doing.
I know, but people sometimes, people every little nitpicky thing.
Everyone thinks that I bully you. I mean, get over it.
No,
I
I don't
mean, the
feel that
thing
way
is,
at
it's
all. I
like
know. It's so
it's you know
stupid.
what it is? It's like when Teddy said, it's like it really does. You're not, first of all, I don't care what people say. You know what? And it's really funny, actually. I don't listen to podcasts. I listen to Tori Spelling now in addition to Shannon. And Tori, which believe it or not, Tori is a
Right.
fucking mess. It's really funny what she's doing. I mean, we wanted to do this at one point, some of that. She's reading comments, not reviews. She's reading comments. And it's literally like, you look like a white Wendy Williams, period. And then she's right. It's funny. And then she's like, the next one, they're like, like they're just very funny. And so it's kind of like she's heard all these things before. To me, it's like when Teddy's like, I'm boring. I've heard that. I've heard it all, Kelly Dodd, about my voice. And no one cares. And same thing. I'm bullying Sarah. Okay, we're over it. No one cares. It's not true. I
I
know
don't.
all the things you're doing. You pitch shows every day. You have a TV net. She's starting a TV network with Peter Madrigal. I don't even know what that's all about. Just like when you watch a show, 90210, Shannon and Tori and Jenny. People have different personalities on the side. So you have your side hustles. I have my side hustles. I do consulting on the side.
You're
I know
dear
everything you're
friends in real
doing.
life. I adore you, and we have great communication, which is why we remain friends through all
Yeah.
everything. But I honestly, I can't follow her anymore. This is why I do wish her well, but I can't follow her because it's the makeup reviews, it's the YouTube restaurant reviews, it's Bryn, it's Just Be Divorced, it's Just Be Ranting, it's Just Be Dating, it's Reality Reckoning, which is complete as any. Where
No.
are you guys holding her feet to the fire? Because she was the champion. We have zero updates. We have SAG-AFTRA Union, arguably, not arguably, probably the strongest entertainment union, who has said, we will partner with her. There isn't one update. You guys, it's a mess. It's such a mess. I feel bad for her. I do. And like I said, I would slide in her DMs, and I know you doubt me. You're like, you don't wish her well, bitch.
No, I
I don't
do.
care. I really do. But I can't follow anymore. I can't. I don't listen. And